Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. How about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for
Okay,
asking,
so,
sir.
so how is your day going on, ma'am?
It was great.
Okay. So as you know, we are meeting for the very first time. So I would like to know something about you, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. So, thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Mamta Yadav. I am from Haryana. My district is Gurugram, and I have done BCA. As a profession, I am a computer instructor in Government Institute, and that's all about myself.
Okay, okay. That's
Okay.
very nice introduction, ma'am. Now it's my turn to introduce myself. So my name is
Yeah.
Ritik. I'm originally from Bihar, but currently living in Delhi. As far as my educational background is concerned, I'm graduate from Tilka Manji Bharat University, Bihar. When it comes to my hobby, so my hobbies are listening to music, singing songs, reading books, and watching YouTube video. And nowadays, my new hobby is talking to lovely person like you, ma'am. And if you ask, what do I do for my living? So I run my offline institute in Delhi. The name of my offline institute is Mardarshan. And nowadays, I also upload this type of conversational video on my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Mardarshan 808. So this is pretty much about me.
Okay. What do you teach, sir, in your institute?
Yes, sir. I am a teacher of basically mathematics. I have been in the teaching
Okay.
profession for the last 10 years. But for the last 3 to 4 months, I also started teaching spoken English because I run my offline institute in Delhi. So academic students also come to study in my institute. So I
Okay, that's
nowadays I'm
great.
also teaching spoken English. That's why nowadays I am very passionate about this language.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
Yes,
And you are learning and teaching as well.
yes, ma'am.
That's
I
a good
got this
idea to
opportunity,
learn
so
language.
I thought yes, because whenever you teach anything, so while teaching you also learn a lot of things. And
Right.
I truly, I want to listen, ma'am. I also knew a lot of things that I didn't know before teaching. Because whenever you teach anything, you have to prepare notes. Okay, then you have to teach in the class. Because I am very comfortable in teaching in mathematics, but I was not that much confidence in teaching, especially spoken English. I just started teaching. But when I started teaching, I also learned a lot of new contents, how we should teach our students, and nowadays
Right.
all are very happy. And
Yeah,
I
we have
also
to come
upload
prepared.
sometimes. I also upload some English related content with my students on my YouTube channel. Whatever I teach in my classes.
Okay, great, 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 sir. Means a teacher means who all are teacher. They have to do work a lot and before taking classes. And he has to come prepared in before entering the class
Yes, ma'am,
because
definitely.
he
Because
has
if
lots
you
of
are prepared,
responsibilities.
definitely, ma'am. Because if you are prepared, okay, you don't, you have the proper knowledge what you are going to teach, your proper ideas, and still I prepare notes before going to my class. What should I teach so that I can teach in a proper way?
Yeah, right,
Because
right.
after parents and after their school teachers, we are responsible for their bright future and good result.
Yeah, definitely. If we make the notes, what we have to teach, what should be topic, what all we have to teach the students. So it will be easy to teach the students. The picture is clear, and
Yes,
our concept is clear. That much means one and two concept I have to complete today, and then I make them practice with that structures and vocabs. It would be anything, so it's
yes,
good.
ma'am. So, ma'am, how long have you been learning English?
If I talk about my English journey, I have been learning English language during Corona time. If I
Okay,
talk about my speaking journey on this app, so I have started. I had started Feb 2024.
Okay, means we have already great experience about 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, I have 5 to 6 month
Yeah,
experience.
taking conversation.
Yeah,
Okay.
still
So,
I'm
ma'am, how do
learning.
you feel that time you are talking to unknown person and now you are talking to? So how this change your attitude, your confidence?
Yeah, earlier when I was beginner and I was not connecting with co-learners, so whenever I feel, whenever I used to face someone who speaks English, I used to go get afraid. But nowadays I'm confident and I don't feel any types of nervousness. And I tell you one incident which happened with me yesterday. I went to service center, electric scooty service center, to
Okay,
service my scooty. And when I went there, the service center owner was speaking English. He was speak means he lives in rural area, but he was speaking
okay,
English. I don't know why he was speaking English in front of me. What did he see? And then suddenly he started speaking English. And then I replied him in English. Then he got surprised. And then he asked me, where from you? I said, I am from Raisinam. It is a village area. I'm from village. And he said me, "Hey, I don't think villagers girls uh, can be that much educated
that was fine.
and yeah, they are able to speak English." And he was totally surprised. So it's
Okay,
the good thing. I also want these things. If I am educated, I must know English language, how to speak, how to write, everything. So I feel confident. I feel proud on myself when I speak in English. He must be
definitely.
thinking he doesn't know how to speak English. That is why he started speaking English in front of me. Then I replied him in English without any hesitation, like a native
Okay,
speaker.
yes. Okay, yes, sir. When you went there, he was thinking, okay, she is coming from the village area, and if I will talk to her in English, okay, she will not reply. But really, he will be very surprised. Okay, no, because nowadays, ma'am, many of the person wants to learn English, and they are learning nowadays English. And because nowadays it is an era of social media, and in this era, if you are lag behind talking to English, means we are very backward. Because nowadays
Yeah,
the language of everything has become English. Language of media is English. Okay, if you go anywhere, that is written in English. So English is very important.
yeah,
And nowadays,
definitely.
especially
And
for those people, uh, because I also talk a many person like in since their childhood they didn't get opportunity to learn English, but now they are getting opportunity and they are learning English in this age. Suppose you are learning and you are practicing, means we have been learning English since our childhood, but we learn English as a subject, as a literature. We learn
right,
grammar, and in our school days we learn grammar because we have to pass the examination. That grammar, by that
we,
grammar we can pass our
yeah,
examination, but that grammar can't much help in speaking English. But it's
definitely.
because you know, ma'am, this basic English is different and spoken English is different. And
Yeah,
nowadays we are
definitely.
practicing for our yeah spoken English.
Right, right. It's very true. Earlier, when we used to go to school, we used to study English as well. Okay, we are taught English subject, but it is just for passing marks, and
Yes,
nobody used to give attention on that time. And I think when I started learning English language, so I was zero. I was zero. I didn't know how to form the sentence, how to use the modas, how to use tenses, anything. I didn't know. Because earlier we were taught only one time when the tenses came into the syllabus. Only that time we were taught. After that, nobody taught us tenses, and we also didn't no, we also didn't try to learn English and tenses. We also used to feel bored anytime.
Yes,
So we didn't pay attention in my childhood. So, but when I grown up and I felt like if I don't know English, so there is no use of studying and educated to be an educated person. So if you feel I am educated, so I must know English language. Then only I am educated. I feel I am educated. Other, every person thinks about people who are educated but they don't speak English. They think he is illiterate. He don't know how to speak English. And even he and she is saying I am MA passed, MBA passed, I have done this, I have done this, but they are not able to speak English. So they are not educated. It is uh, it is thought like that by the
yes,
people.
ma'am.
Like I faced yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Because nowadays communication is more important. Because a
Right,
lot of person who has a degree like BBA, MCA, BTech, MCOM, but if you they have great knowledge, they are expert of they are expert in their field. But when it comes to speaking, they are not able to communicate properly in English. So
right,
nowadays, if they are not able to speak English, people understand, oh, he has not good knowledge. Because it is said that first impression is last impression. Because whenever you meet first person, then you judge them by their experience, by their communication. After
right,
that, you know all the detail about any person. So communication plays here most crucial role. And
right,
nowadays, English become very crucial, very essential for the communication purpose. And matter is that we are from village, and since our childhood, when I used to study in our childhood, that time there were no environment, like there were no this type of social media app. Okay, suppose it would have that time, then we also got more fluent. Because nowadays, you know, ma'am, very well, nowadays every parents wants their children to enroll in private school. And nowadays in private school also, teacher also speak to their students in English. So it's compulsory for the students also. They should learn English from since their childhood. Because in my institute, many parents come and they especially told me, sir, please talk to with please talk to with my children in English. If he or she is not able to understand, that time you have to speak Hindi. Otherwise, sir, you have to talk in English. I nowadays, ma'am, you know very well, all the subjects are in English medium, except Hindi
right.
or Sanskrit. All the subjects are English. Suppose if you are teaching, okay, any student like history, you have to explain Hindi because history books, geography books, polity books also in English. So you have to explain that things also in English. So we must know English. Nowadays,
Yeah.
English is everywhere. You can't.
So, sir, what is the time in your institute when when do you take classes? Means at what time do you take classes?
Yes, listen. My institute starts 8 a.m. in the morning, and I teach 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning. Four batches, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Okay, and
Back to back.
sometime, yeah, sometime 11 to 12, but mostly 11. And again, I come back my room, and for sometimes I make conversation because at this time I am at my home. And
Okay.
again, my institute starts at 3 p.m., then 3 to 8 p.m. I teach continuously from 3 to 8 p.m.
Okay. That's good. But
Because
who all
in
are
my
come in the
institute,
morning? Who all are Means those students who all are coming in the morning, they don't go to school.
No, no, no. Ma'am, in Delhi, if you talk about the government schools, okay, there are two shifts. Okay, if evening shift for the boys and morning shift for the girls. Okay,
Girls.
girls have to go to school in the morning and boys have to go to in the evening. So, but in the private school, morning classes are available. But in the government school, two shift. Girl for the girls morning shift and for the boys evening shift.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
why
got
boys
it. I
come.
got it.
Yeah, boys come to study in the morning and girls come to study in the evening.
Yeah.
But not for the
It's
private student.
beneficial for you. It is beneficial for you. You are taking
Yeah.
advantage of both timing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
ma'am.
also teach them spoken English student. So in spoken English, anybody can come. For the
Okay.
spoken, if she or he go to school or not, it doesn't matter. For the speaking English classes, everyone join.
Wow, great.
That's why I teach evening and afternoon. And I also teach them uh, mathematics for the competitive exam students, like who preparing for SSC, banking, railways, means who are preparing for government exam. I teach them mathematics also.
That's great, sir. So you are not a native of Delhi, as you told.
No, no, no.
You
I'm
are from
originally
Uttar Pradesh.
from Bihar. I am yes, I
Okay,
have been
Bihar.
living in Delhi for the last 10 years.
10 years. Okay. Now you have become a native of Delhi.
No, no, no. I am I live here only, but I love my birthplace Bihar most.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Everybody loves their native birthplace. No doubt.
I go,
There is no
yes, I go
denying
to
that
my home.
the fact.
Yeah, I go to my home places whenever it is necessary. I came
Yeah,
here only for the job purpose or because we came here for the study purpose and now I am teaching here. That's why I'm living here.
yeah. There is no denying the fact. Everybody loves their native place because they have spent their quality time, your childhood times in their native, and we never forget that native place. Whether we live.
And ma'am, my family members also lives in my native place. My mother and father
Okay.
also lives in village, and my sister also lives in village. And all family members live in Bihar. That's why I have to go there. In Delhi, I live and my younger brother live in Delhi. All
Okay, you
family
both are
live
living
in Bihar.
there.
Yeah, that's why
Uh,
uh, I have to go for any occasion like Chhat Puja, Diwali, okay, or any other occasion. And if there is any function in the family, so I have to go. And
okay,
sometimes I also go if I feel some form, then I have to go to Bihar for taking the examination.
okay. So why don't you open your own institute in your native place, at your native
Yes, yes,
place?
I want to start because when I started teaching spoken English student, many people called from my native place. Oh, you are teaching there spoken English and you know very well the condition of English is here not good. So you come here and you also teach your people because in Delhi there are thousands of coaching institutes. So
Def-
you come here and if you come here, I we all are okay. We all can
they
learn
will
English.
also get the opportunity. They will also get
Yeah,
the opportunity to learn the language. Means I have
yeah,
seen many Bihari people. They come other state to learn the language, to study, to complete their study, because they are not getting good enough education system in their own state. That is why they are going
yes,
outside. If the Bihari person and they set up their own business educational institute in their own state, so they will be help the other people so that they are also able to come up. They can also grow
yes,
in their
yes,
life and they can make their future bright. It would be good for that as well, and your
yes,
demand will be
definitely.
increased. Your demand will be increased. You will become famous, and every in your village everybody know you as
Yeah.
a teacher.
Yeah. Sometimes many person by Facebook also, those person I didn't know, they also message me. Oh, I am from your locality. I watch your video. Your video is nowadays very interesting, especially for English. So, oh sir, please come here, and we also teach here so that we can also get the opportunity. So I replied them, okay, I will think about it later because in Delhi I have set up all the things now. So if I go to new places, means my birthplaces, so I have to set again all the things from the starting.
But you have one option. When you teach offline in your institute, you can take some devices. Through that, you can start online classes from to your place, from your
Yes,
place
yes,
to Bihar person who want to
yes, yes. I got your point.
who
Yes,
are interested to learn English from you, who belongs to Bihar, and they wants to learn only from you. So you can start courses from uh, online. You can
hmm,
start online
yes.
courses for
Online
that
courses. Yeah,
are really, who all are really interested to learn English language.
definitely. I am planning to do this, but in future I will definitely do. I am also
Yeah,
planning.
because there are lots of resources and we don't have to move
Yeah.
here and there. We can give whatever we have, we can give through online. This is the
Yes, yes,
best
definitely, man.
platform.
Yeah. Nowadays, it is not necessary to go over anywhere. You can okay teach anywhere, and you if because nowadays every students okay getting online classes. So if he or she wants to take classes, they can definitely okay take classes from me. So I am planning, but it will take time.
Yeah,
But one
definitely.
day
And
I
you
will
can take
definitely do.
Zoom session. Yeah, you can take Zoom session. There are lots of apps. With that, you
Yes, yes,
can do
ma'am.
video calls and you can teach them. So it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
also good talking with you. And I enjoyed
Okay,
a lot.
same
I
here,
learned
ma'am.
a lot from you.
I also enjoyed a very lot, and thank you for giving your precious time. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
to
you.
you, sir. Okay, bye.